My dear UPSC aspirants, hope you have started successfully revising the prelims portion for this upcoming prelims 2024. To further improve your prelims course and increase your confidence, we in Sadik IAS Academy has came with an important initiative called K2 series. In this K2 series, we are going to go through the MCQs for the past 44 years of the UPSC prelims examination. So in this series, what and all the important aspects which we will see. So as I have already told, we are going to see and solve the question papers of past 44 years of prelims question paper, and then we are also going to source trace the 2023 paper. 2023 paper is all you have know that it is most toughest paper, and aspirants are wondering where they have been picking these kinds of question, and you have been surprised to know that if we source the trace, the sources are right under our eyes. So we will go and trace the sources. By tracing the sources, we will able to gain much of the confidence that we can trust our process, which is nothing but reading NCERT and previous year question paper. And another important thing which we are going to do is building your MCQ aptitude. So for the next few minutes, we will see how our classes will go, and I will give you the glimpses of the classes which we will about to take. Okay. So for example, so this is the first question of the series A paper in 2020, given in the year 2023. First question is, in the first statement they have given Jhelum river passes through Ular lake. First question. Next, Krishna river directly, see the word directly, feeds Koleru river. Second statement. Third one, meandering of the Gandak river formed Kanwar lake. So you all know that, and I have also put this question in a difficult type, okay, in difficult type. But if you see, if you have undergone the NCERT map and with respect to current affairs events, if you have followed the events current affairs sincerely and undergone the previous year question paper truthfully, you could have somehow managed this question, okay. Because why I am saying managed, even though you would have gone through entire prelims, entire NCERTs n number of time, these kinds of questions won't strike you there because of the pressure. So you can see that in current affairs there is a Koleru lake which came under the news, and Kanwar lake was also in news because of the wetland day. Wetland day, the Bihar government has initiated some activities in Kanwar lake because it is the first Ramsar site to be declared in Bihar. Then again in October 2023, after your prelims, this news has came that only Ramsar site in Bihar neglected and on the verge of drying up, okay. This news would not have helped you, but if you would have followed the wetland, the PIB which has told about n number of wetland sites, that would have been very helpful for you, okay. So next one is with respect to NCERT. This is the NCERT map which I have directly taken from. So see here, this is Jhelum, and right in front of it Ular lake is there, okay, passes through Ular lake. Next, see here, it is, this lake is called Koleru lake, and this is Krishna. This river is Krishna and it is not directly feeding, and this river is Godavari. So the Krishna is, the Koleru lake is in between the Godavari and Krishna, and the Koleru lake is not directly feeded, okay. From NCERT you could have easily detected this, but I accept this as a difficult one, okay. And then there is another statement that meandering of Gandak river formed Kanwar lake, okay. So this you wouldn't have guessed anywhere, I can understand it, but again in NCERT under our nose there are some statements which if you could have undergone it carefully, you could have guessed it, okay. But again I am saying you could have only guessed it, okay. So what is the thing is, in NCERT they have given the tributaries of river Ganga like the Gagra, the San, the Chambal, Gandak, Kosi, and the tributaries of Brahmaputra drain it. Drain it means in the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Okay, and they have given in this case study that there is in Bihar there is a Oxbow Lake. Oxbow Lake is called as Mound. Okay, Mound. But there is another statement in this NCERT that they have said that Oxbow lakes are dotted the plains of the area. So somewhat you would have calculatively guessed that there are many Oxbow lakes are there. So the third statement would have been correct. Okay, so you couldn't have conclusively come to the conclusion. Okay, but there is another thing which is in the 2010 films. In the 2010 films, see the options. Govind Sagar, Sutlej, the dam or lake. Govind Sagar dam is constructed in the Sutlej lake, Sutlej river. Koleru Lake, Krishna. This is the right answer because they have asked the not correctly matched pair, and Koleru Lake Krishna is the not correctly matched pair, and Ular Lake Zillam. Okay, so if you have gone through the previous year question paper, you could have somewhat guessed, eliminated the second option, and first option definitely would have been corrected. Third option, if you are seriously revised the NCERT n number of times, you would have calculatively guessed, and you would have marked the first options right. Or this is not about the retrospective, but what I am trying to say is, by improving our NCERT preparation, NCERT revision, and seriously going through the previous year question paper, you can improve your marks. That's all. But how could have we guessed that these kinds of reservoirs or lakes are going to come? That will be also can be resolved through trying to solve the other UPSC conducting question papers like CDS, NDA, and IAS, Geoscientist. In 2023, if you have seen, there are the recurring themes about the rivers, which is nothing but Loktak Lake, Barapani, Koleru, Pulikat. Okay, so the Koleru here, see again in CDS, this is CDS 2023. Again in this CDS paper, they have asked about Indus River Basin. In Indus River Basin, if you are revising, you will also revise the Zillam River. And again, see in Geoscientist. In Geoscientist, they have asked about a lagoon where there is a Koleru lake in the option, and then again they have asked about the tributary of the Krishna river. So my point is, by revising the UPSC themes again and again, you can familiarize the topics. Okay. Our another important aim is to improve your MCQ aptitude. So what is meant by this MCQ aptitude? MCQ aptitude is nothing but by seeing a question, you can calculatively guess that this is a correct answer or this is a wrong answer. So by which exercise you can improve these kinds of MCQ aptitude. Previous year K2 series, I have dealt or I have given some students around 12 to 13 rules. By successfully following it, they could have easily got 10 to 15 marks higher than their previous year prelims marks. For example, this is the 11th rule of which I have given in the K2 series, which is nothing but usually the statements which sounds common, simple or correct. Common statement or simple statements or correct statements. So how can we detect this is a common statement or a simple statement? The statements which is starting from can, could, would, may, some, might, possible, probable are the golden words which you have to remember. And I have also given the proof of that in the K2 series, previous year K2 series, which I have showed them with using the 2022, 2020 and 2019 questions. Okay, for example, see here some they are asking like this, and if you see the 2023 question paper also, see sum. Here also 18th question, sum. And here also can. They have started from the can. Okay, I am not saying that you will apply these kinds of rule blindly after following my classes, but by constantly applying these rules in the previous year question paper by yourself after attending my classes, you will be convinced that these kinds of rule can help you to fetch marks. And these kinds of rules is not 100% foolproof, but it is an efficient tool to increase your marks. Okay, so our agenda is to increase your prelims mark by 10 to 20 marks, and I will guarantee you that by attending my class of K2 series, you will improve your prelims mark by 15 to 20 than your previous prelims mark. So friends, this series is starting from February 5th, and the timing of the series is from Monday to Thursday 12 to 1:30 p.m. So interested aspirants can register your name, email ID and phone number in the below given Google form. For more information, you can contact us in these numbers, which is 7200323450 and 7200423450, and first 3 days free for all the students, and it will be conducted in both the online and offline classes. In offline classes, the preference will be given to the first come first serve. So friends, come and join me and learn the art of MCQ problem solving. Thank you. All the best.